been out here in the last couple of mornings. Just want to thank everyone for being on here watching today. And we've got 5 dogs out here this morning, and hopefully we can have some good races. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and hope we have a good morning. There's Rose and Train, and all of them's right back over there. Good morning. Hopefully we can have some good running. We done had one real good race. Train, right here. Come on, right here. The temperature's a lot better this morning. It's in about 53 or 54 this morning. Train, get in here. They're giving some rain for Monday, so we'll just have to see what the weather's like to know if we'll be on here Monday or not. As long as it ain't pouring the rain, we'll be back on here Monday. But I've had a pretty good morning so far. Like I said, I've had one real good race. Hopefully we can have another one or two. Message Abby, Virginia, see what she wants. Train smells one there. Morning, Jess. They smell one there if I can figure out where it went. We usually don't do Saturdays, but it's an awful pretty day, and I ain't got to wasn't on here the last couple of days, so I thought we'd do today and try to make up for one of the days we missed this week. There's Bean. I upload videos every day too. We usually always have a few pretty good races up here. I can smell one. If I can figure out where it's setting at. The scent been bad for last week or so, I'd say. They've had trouble smelling them for a while now. Jump one every now and then, they do real good on, but a lot of them, I don't know if it's where they're breeding, having litlings or what. You talking about like coyotes and stuff? Yeah, we got plenty of coyotes and stuff, if that's what you're talking about. We usually don't have no trouble up in here with them, but now they're plentiful around just about everywhere. I can smell that one, but now they're having trouble trying to figure out where it's at. No, we don't have no rattlesnakes. Copperheads is all we've got. And now there's a county right beside us that's eat plumb up with rattlesnakes, but we ain't got no rattlesnakes. I've hunted here for ever since I can remember, and I ain't never seen no rattlesnakes. I wish we had some of the swamp rabbits here, but we ain't got none. I've heard a lot of my buddies talk about running them and stuff down in western Kentucky. Uh, they love to run them, but then we ain't got no swamp rabbits. First, this copperhead bites, I pack some medicine and stuff for them in case they do get bit, that I can give them, and usually they're better in just a day or two. Thank you on the, I think we got some pretty hounds too. Hopefully they'll keep on here and they'll figure out where that rabbit's sitting at. You can go about 30 minutes from where I'm hunting at, and it's plumb full of rattlesnakes. Now, as far as I know, we ain't got no rattlesnakes. I got a buddy who's got one of the best places they are to run rabbit hounds on, and you can only run it in the wintertime because it's plumb full of snakes. There's probably 2,000 acres of it, and wintertime's the only time you can turn your dogs loose. That's good. We're in USA, state of Kentucky, is where we're hunting at this morning. I do appreciate y'all being on here today and watching. Thanks. I was hoping the way there's acting there, there's going to jump at one, but they're struggling to figure out where it's at. Yeah, this is it's a nice place here to run. We've I don't know, once it all grows up in the summertime, there's probably close to 1,000 acres or something here to run. That's train there. Yeah, usually when it warms up in summer, they get pretty bad. I keep my dogs. I've got some stuff that I spray them with and stuff, and helps keeps the ticks and stuff off of them. And all my dogs are up on the kennels, up off the ground, so that helps them a lot too. The train smells another. But I spray the dogs and the kennels. He acts like he's gonna jump that one. Kind of looks like rain this morning. I hope we don't come no rain while we're on here. Which so far I ain't had no problems with ticks this year, but it's just now starting to warm up too. They act like they're gonna jump that one. Hopefully we can have a good race out of that one if they can jump it. I've heard a few around here having trouble with the Lyme disease, but I ain't really heard very many. Fleas are, I mean, I mean, they can get fleas, but they're not a real bad problem here. And if you keep your dogs, you know, any kind of flea and tick medicine on them, you can control the ticks and fleas pretty good. Well, they're having trouble tracking this morning, I know that. They're having trouble trying to jump in or something. Now, like I was saying, I've heard of several dogs around here, not a lot, I guess, just a few, getting Lyme disease. I ain't never had one get it, and I don't think none of my close buddies that I run with has ever had one get it. But now, like I said, I've heard a few say they've had a dog come down with it. I try to run 5 days a week. You know, sometimes the weather don't let me, but so that's why I try to keep mine sprayed and stuff good for fleas and ticks. I don't believe they're gonna do no good on that one. Yeah, maybe they'll come back down through here and try to jump one. Yeah, they're giving real bad weather tomorrow, I reckon. I hope you have good luck today, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you do good. Well, yeah, I put videos on every day and try to do these live streams as many times through the week as the weather let us. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, hit subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Just thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully we can have us a good race here in a minute. I start a lot of pups for people too. A lot of my buddies and stuff. I've got a starting pen that I run pups in and train them. I put videos from it on there every day too. And maybe they'll keep on here in a minute till they find one that they can jump. I believe they're gonna jump that one. We'll go back up around through here in case it tries to cross. Maybe we can see it. They running good there. I don't know how long they'd run, but I figured they'd mess around and finally jump one. It broke down there for a minute, but I think they're trying to figure it out. They're sounding pretty good there. A lot of times that rabbit will cross right here if he don't come around, come down over the hill there. Is the picture better today where I'm on this new phone? I was hoping it would be. That's good. They're going to come with me one day next week if we ain't giving no rain. They broke down now trying to, I don't know if it's went in a hole right there or they're just having trouble finding it. We got it figured out again. I'm gonna come back around through that way. And coming that way, it'll probably cross right through here. Hi, Spence. The bray on here now. Morning, Bray and Spence. One day next week, y'all gonna come with me. They broke down again. I was saying the scent's really bad right now, and part of it could be where they was running so hard there they could overrun it. They're still working on it though. Like, okay. Yeah, I seen he said good morning there. I figured that was him under your name. You're going to have to set it up to where it be under his name. At least we've had one good race anyway. I think it might be over, but at least we've had one anyway. Hopefully we can jump another. Yeah, that way I know which one's talking to me, if it's him or if it's you. I think the dogs are coming back. I think that one's in the hole. I think here comes Murray, Lou, and Train. I hear! Get the rest of them back. We'll take them on round two here and see if we can jump another. I hear! Here comes two more of them. Rose is the only one we like. She should be coming. Yeah, she's coming. We'll walk them on right through here and see if we can jump another. They got a little hot out of that race. Right there comes Rose. That's Regina's dog there. She claims her. Come on. That was a pretty good race there. Hopefully we can jump another. take them back right over towards that way, and usually have some pretty good running right over in there. Yeah, I know, she's doing good this morning. We got 5 out here total this morning. I may bring Martha Monday, and that'll put us at 6. I like to run either somewhere between 4 and 6 dogs and have a pretty good race. I know some people run 10 or 12, but I think about 6, no more than 8's plenty. You just had some pretty good luck jumping them right in there, or right over towards that fence row. That there's Bean there. And the black one's Train, and that there's Rooster. Get in here, Train. Right here. Like he's up here getting them a drink where they got hot. But anywhere up down through here should be a good place for them to jump one. There's Rose. Train act like he's a little thirsty too. Oh, he hears her now. Rose, pretty good little jump though. Hello, Bray. You gonna come with me one day next week while you're off? And we'll figure a day out. It ain't supposed to pour the rain, and you just have to get up early. I heard her bark a couple times, but I ain't heard her no more. She must be having trouble trying to figure out where it's at. Yeah, she's come back around through here. She never could figure out where it's at, I guess. But I will be bringing a couple of my nephews with me next week out here rabbit hunting. I think they're excited about coming. There's Bean and Rooster. Bray helps me. He's my nephew. He helps me feed and water the rabbits and the dogs. He helps me out a lot. And Spence does too. They're pretty good boys. Well, they're having trouble jumping them this morning. I've jumped 2 so far since we've been up here this morning. Just 1 since we've been online, and I jumped 1 before I come live. This is a good spot right in here for them to jump 1. I was hoping this new phone would help the picture a lot. They're hunting good this morning. They just having trouble jumping them. I know I can tell a big difference in the quality of my videos when recording them. They're a lot better. They said this phone was supposed to have a really good camera on it, so that's why I took this one. Rose acts like she smells one. I don't know what it'll be like Monday. It's supposed to pour the rain all day tomorrow, which it may. I think it's giving a little bit of rain Monday, but hopefully it ain't raining that morning. I don't know if that'll help her scent condition or make it worse where it rains all day tomorrow. It might help it if it rains tomorrow, then the sun comes out Monday morning. Now they're hunting good. Now they've hit 2 or 3 tracks where they thought they could smell one, but now they just ain't jumping them like they should be. A lot of times there's one sitting right up that fence row there where they're going. These dogs should be getting in pretty good shape. I've been hunting them 4 or 5 days a week. Put about 10, 12 miles a day on them. Bean smells one. She's one jumped that first one this morning. Before we went live, she run it out of a big brush pile down there. Well, her and Rose was trying to get it out, and I think she's one actually went all the way through the brush pile and got it out. I had a real good race down there this morning. I recorded it, so later on I'll put it on upload it. Rose can smell them where they've been out in that field last night. I'd say there's one sitting in here somewhere if I can just figure out where it's at. The weather starts getting hotter. I may have to either starting early or run late of evenings. But I ain't planning on quitting. When it gets hot, we'll either run early in the mornings or late of evenings, either one. But I plan on keep recording and doing live feed all summer that I can. Yeah, I may end up doing both. I may end up doing hunting a little while that morning and then hunting a little while that evening when it cools off. They're up in there in a good spot if they could just figure out where it's sitting at, because I'd say there's one sitting up in there. There's Rose and Train. I figured there's one up in there. I think we're going to have another decent race. And bring it right back around through here. There went the rabbit. There he goes. Well, we got to see one rabbit anyway. I figured he'd crouch right in here somewhere. I thought he might crouch right up there. He was planning on crossing right here, and he seen me and turned and went back that way. They're still having trouble running it, but at least we seen the rabbit go through there. Sounds like they're about to straighten him out. I don't know if that's even a rabbit there's running. I don't believe it is. You see a lot right now this time of year where they're mating. There'll be two of them together, and you'll see one come by, and they won't even be the rabbit they're running. They still running good though. We in USA, in the state of Kentucky, doing a little rabbit hunting, having a pretty good race right now. They're getting where it's kind of hard to hear them, but that's what we're out here doing. Is we got 5 beagle hounds, and just trying to have some good races. The dogs are kind of right up on that little, right over that little hill right there, so it's making it hard to hear them right now. They either broke down or it's went in the whole one. Yeah, I ain't never seen no Bigfoot, but you never know in the state of Kentucky. You done missed the Bigfoot episode, Jess, that one day that you wasn't on here. Sound like they're coming back. You gonna go with me when I hunt Bigfoot? Well, that ain't no fun. If we're gonna hunt Bigfoot, you have to go with me. Dogs are just about 180 yards up there. It just makes it hard to hear them where they've dropped over that little hill there. I figured Bray would go. They broke down again. Well, evidently it's went in the hole. They're coming back. I'll take them right over here and put them on this other and see if we can't jump it. Right here! Right here! Train, right here! So this rabbit we seen come through here wasn't one that they was on, so. Right here! A little hot from that race. Train, right here! They settle down where they're running at, and hopefully they'll find this one. Rose, right here! Right here. I think most of them went up there to get them a drink where they're hot. Once it gets dry up here this summer, I'll probably start packing them a drink of water with them through the day. Train, come on! They got them a drink now. They should, if they can smell that and it come through here, they should jump this one too. I know it come right across through there. Train acts like he can smell it, but If he can figure out which way it went. They smell it, but they'll have to figure out it didn't go that way, it come this way. Train, right here! Train, right here! They smelled it, but they went the wrong way. Hopefully they can figure it out here. Train, right here it is, right here! Now they get right over in here, they might figure it out. Bean smells it. We seen that go right up through here if they could just figure out where it went. They're having trouble smelling it. It just come through here a few minutes ago. Rose has found it. I was hoping one of them would figure it out. I know we seen it go through there, so it has to be right up through there somewhere. Well, we got them headed the right way now, so let's see if they can just run it. Ain't been a bad morning. This will make 3. We've jumped since we've been online. Let's make 4 total. Sound like they're about to figure it out. They're having trouble running it though. I'd say this is the doe and that other one was the buck. They say them does don't leave much scent right now. either broke down or it went straight to the hole one. They sure had my time with it, I know that. They're bad to go to the hole right up in there. Folks are trying to figure him out again. They're just having a terrible time trying to run that one. Well, that rabbit there ain't leaving no scent at all. And say that was the doe, and that other one they was running a while ago was the buck. And they say the does are hard to run right now. They don't leave much of a scent to them. Well, they're coming back, so I'd say that race is over. Yeah, they're all coming back. Well, I think we'll end it right here today. Just want to thank everyone for being out here watching, and if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Just want to give thanks everyone for being on here, and we try to do this as many times through the weeks we can if the weather let us, and I try to upload videos every day. Just thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you Monday if it ain't pouring the rain.